Welcome in, you beautiful soul. We often talk about a mother's intuition. It's that gut feeling, a sudden sense of knowing that something is right or wrong with her child, even when they are miles apart. For generations, this has been dismissed as simple worry or emotional attachment. But what if it's something more? Science is beginning to show us that this connection is not just in our minds or our hearts. It is a real, physical and measurable bond. It's a deep, unseen tether that connects a mother and her child on a level we are only just beginning to understand. This bond is woven into the very fabric of their beings, a connection that starts long before birth and lasts a lifetime. This connection is not just a poetic idea. It is a biological reality. During pregnancy, a mother and her child are intricately linked. They are not two separate beings living in one body. They are a single, coordinated system. The mother's body works tirelessly to protect and nourish the developing baby. The baby, in turn, leaves an indelible mark on the mother. This exchange is profound. It goes beyond the sharing of nutrients and oxygen. It is a fundamental merging of two lives, creating a bond that is both powerful and mysterious, and one that science is finally starting to explore with the respect it deserves. Think about the stories you have heard. A mother wakes up in the middle of the night, convinced her son who is away at college is in danger, only to receive a call confirming an accident. This is not a coincidence. It is a signal, transmitted across a biological network we do not fully comprehend. This intuition is a form of deep listening. The mother's body is picking up on a frequency that others cannot hear. It is a testament to a connection that transcends physical distance. This is the power of the bond forged in the womb, a living legacy that continues to communicate long after the umbilical cord is cut. The truth is, we are all connected in ways we don't always see. The bond between a mother and her child might be one of the strongest examples of this connection. It serves as a powerful reminder that we are more than just our physical bodies. We are beings of energy, information, and deep, lasting relationships. Understanding this bond helps us appreciate the incredible strength and sensitivity of the human body. It encourages us to look beyond the visible world and acknowledge the powerful, unseen forces that shape our lives and our relationships with those we love the most. Let's look at the science, because it is truly remarkable. During pregnancy, the placenta facilitates an incredible exchange. It's not just a one-way street where the mother gives to the baby also gives back. Through the placenta, cells from the developing fetus travel into the mother's bloodstream. These are not just any cells. They carry the baby's unique DNA blueprint. This process is called fetal microchimerism. It means a mother becomes a chimera, a single organism containing cells from another individual. This happens in every pregnancy, even those that end in miscarriage. The mother carries a living memory of her child within her. These fetal cells don't just pass through the mother's body and disappear. Scientific studies have discovered something amazing. These cells can lodge themselves in the mother's organs. They have been found in her brain, her lungs, her skin, and even her heart. One study specifically highlighted the liver, showing that male DNA from a son can persist in his mother's liver for decades. This means that a mother carries parts of her children with her for the rest of her life. It is a literal, physical merging that changes her forever on a cellular level. She is a living mosaic of her own life and the lives she has carried. This sharing of DNA is a profound biological event. It suggests that the mother's body doesn't see these fetal cells as foreign invaders to be attacked. Instead, it seems to welcome them. Some research even suggests these cells may have a protective effect, helping to repair damaged tissue in the mother's body. Imagine that. The cells of her child helping to heal her from within. This biological cooperation paints a beautiful picture of the mother-child relationship as one of mutual support and integration, starting from the earliest moments of life and continuing for years afterward. This scientific evidence gives new weight to the concept of a mother's bond. It is not just an emotional or psychological experience, it is etched into her very DNA and cellular structure. When a mother says she feels her child is a part of her, she is speaking a literal truth. This shared biology provides a physical basis for the deep, intuitive connection she feels. It helps explain why the bond is so powerful and why the pain of losing a child at any stage is so deeply felt. It is a loss that is registered not just in her heart, but in every cell of her body. For a long time we thought of the heart as just a pump. A vital organ, yes, but a mechanical one. However, new research is revealing a much more complex picture. Scientists are now discovering that the heart has its own brain. It contains a sophisticated network of neurons and neurotransmitters, allowing it to feel, learn, and remember independently of the brain in our head. This field of study, known as neurocardiology, is changing our understanding of where intelligence and intuition reside in the body. The heart is not just a pump, it is a center of information processing. The heart also generates a powerful electromagnetic field. This field is by far the strongest rhythmic field produced by the human body. It is about 60 times greater in amplitude than the electrical activity generated by the brain, and it can be detected several feet away from the body with sensitive instruments. This field is not just random energy, it carries information. The patterns within this field change based on our emotions. Feelings of love, gratitude and compassion create a smooth, coherent wave pattern. In contrast, feelings of stress, anger and anxiety create a chaotic, incoherent pattern. This brings us back to the mother and child. If a mother's body contains her child's DNA and her heart is broadcasting a powerful field of information, it's possible they are tuned to the same frequency. Think of it like two radios set to the same station. This energetic connection could explain how a mother can feel her child's distress even when they are not physically together. The child's state of being could create a disturbance in the shared energetic field, a signal that the mother's heart is uniquely equipped to receive and interpret. This is not magic. It's a form of biological communication that we are just beginning to explore. This idea challenges us to think beyond the purely physical limits of our bodies. It suggests that our connections with others, especially the profound bond between a mother and child, operate on multiple levels: cellular, hormonal, and energetic. The heart's intelligence, combined with the shared DNA, creates a communication network that is both deeply personal and incredibly powerful. It validates the experiences of mothers everywhere who have always known that their connection to their children is something sacred and real, a bond that science is finally acknowledging. Understanding this deep, multi-layered connection helps us understand the profound pain of loss. When a mother loses a child, whether through miscarriage, stillbirth, or later in life, the grief is not just emotional, it is a real physical event. Her body, which carries the literal cells and energetic imprint of that child, experiences a tearing away. The DNA that became a part of her remains, but the person it belongs to is gone. This creates a deep and disorienting conflict within her being. It's a phantom limb of the soul, an ache in her cells that longs for a whole that can no longer be. The pain is a testament to the reality of the bond. It is not something to be quickly dismissed or moved on from. The emptiness a mother feels is a physical and energetic void. Her heart, which was attuned to another specific frequency, now hears silence. Her body, a living mosaic of her child's DNA, feels the absence in a way that words cannot fully express. This is why the grieving process for a mother can be so long and complex. She is not just grieving a memory. She is grieving a physical part of herself, a connection that was woven into her biological and energetic identity. This knowledge calls for greater compassion and understanding for anyone who has experienced this type of loss. It is not an imagined pain. It is a physiological reality. Honoring this grief means acknowledging the depth of the connection that was forged. It means giving space for the physical and emotional healing that needs to take place. We must recognize that the bond does not simply vanish with death. The child's cells may remain within the mother for the rest of her life, a constant quiet reminder of the life she carried and the love that endures beyond physical presence. So let us end with a message of trust and gratitude for our incredible bodies. Trust your feelings, trust your intuition. Your body holds a wisdom that goes far beyond what we can rationalize. It remembers, it communicates, and it loves on a cellular level. Whether you are celebrating the joy of motherhood or navigating the deep sorrow of loss, know that your connection is real. It is written in your DNA, broadcast by your heart, and felt in your soul. Honor this sacred bond. It is one of the most powerful and beautiful truths of what it means to be human. To all the mothers out there who lost a child, my deepest condolences, for I too lost a child, my only son. Through my own experiences that I continue to have in the present, just know there is life after death. I leave you with a safe space in the comments below. Feel free to share your loss and experiences. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more.